Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this very much a sort of surprised, a bit of an unplanned stream today on Saturday the 25th of November. I'm going to be honest, the way this has worked out is I just have a couple of extra hours free that I wasn't expecting to have free today. So I've got a couple hours and I figured, well, you know what? Given how things went on the stream last night when it came to where I am at with Pokemon and such, may as well just spend a couple of hours maybe just sort of just leveling up a whole bunch of Pokemon. Ooh, that cable is alongside me here. Give me a second, let's sort it out. There we go. A random, unnecessary peek behind the curtain, but there we go. So yes, hope you're doing well. I'm very much just gonna continue from where we left off yesterday. So we ended in the town here. The next gym I'm gonna be doing is the electric gym, but the goal for today is literally just to level up stuff. So my general line of thinking is that I am going to, on average, try and get just a whole bunch of Pokemon to about level 25 or so. And then I think that is sort of a... Oh, wrong button. That is a good sort of area to aim for, as it were, when it comes to where the Pokemon should be at. And then come the next proper stream, if you will, because you'll notice that I've sort of titled this stream Part 5.5, if you will. Sort of an additional stream, just doing some leveling up and such. That should all then hopefully make that work out come the next stream. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly back to where I was yesterday. And then we shall do some more leveling up here. Also, I will say, if a Pokemon tries to evolve, I am going to stop the evolution. I don't want to ruin the Dex entries for when Claire and I do it, so I will be preventing evolutions as they may or may not come about. I also may have to go back to town to actually buy some more items. I'm trying to remember exactly how this all went yesterday. So, there's a Tauros there, so let's engage in battle. If I remember correctly, I was using double kick on Tauros last night. I may have got that totally wrong in hindsight, but there we go. Like I say, just going to focus on trying to just level up a whole bunch of Pokemon in my boxes and stuff, just to around level 20 or 25 or so, just so I've got a bit of a leg up on future things that may or may not occur. That was the move I was using yesterday. There we go. The one thing I also need to be careful of, if I remember correctly, is that I don't want to go above level 30 on some Pokemon, so I will probably have to take out Florigato at some point. Possibly Larvitar as well, just to try and even out things. Like I say, probably, I said level 25, maybe around the level 28 territory is where I'll probably aim for in general, so we shall see how this goes as we progress accordingly. And I have lots of potions, that's good. Very much just a bit of a chill-out stream today. Now, I know exactly what's going to happen if I don't reload that. There we go. Once again, hit it in the butt. I forgot to... Okay, well... You know what, then an excuse just to keep reminding myself I have Iron Defense. And we'll see what happens with this. Didn't do pretty much anything, actually, so that's good. There we go. Oh, so now... Okay, Florigato's 29, so I need to bear that in mind now. So what I am going to do, I'm going to fly back to either town or the Pokemon. Either one works. I'm going to fly here, then I'm going to swap out a few Pokemon.
so I don't go too far above the threshold of things. First of all, quick little heal up just to reset the status quo. Yeah, because the electric gym is level 24, so, like I say, around the level 25 mark is where I'm thinking just for a general team average of a whole bunch of Pokemon. Okay, so let's switch out some things then. So let's start box 4 so I can make a note. So we'll put you there. And then keep Larvitar in for now. I do need to build up some more. So what do we have here? Corvus Squire is level 29. So let's move Corvus Squire into box 4. What else do we have here? I probably do need to build up an actual water Pokemon of some kind. I don't think I've done that properly yet, as it were. I know that Claire is a fan of Quagsire. Oh, should move Raboot as well, who's at level 28. So let's keep the higher level ones here. I'm not including ones that Claire has traded either, by the way. I am tempted to start leveling up some of those as well, but there is also a part of me that thinks it would just be worth keeping to, in a way, to what I know is one way to phrase it. Let's, because Flittle was Psychic. Love Disc. Okay, let's do Love Disc again, as it were. So let's focus on that. There we go. I think that's a nice balance, if you will. Got a few around here. I'll head back to where the Taurus are. Oh, in fact, you know what? Right there. Right frickin' there. You. That was awkward, but I'll take it. Now I am surrounded by an army of Taurus. I didn't want to take Florigato out of my party just because... Oh, hey, Ambersaur. Hope you're doing well. Hello there. Sorry, I was so into the battle then. Hope you're doing well today. My plan for this stream is very much just sort of doing some additional leveling up and whatnot, just to try and get a bit of a nice balance going, because on the stream last night, there's one thing that we did, that being Claire and I, realised is that got a little bit of imbalance in terms of leveling and such. So that is very much the goal of this stream, just very chilled, just literally doing some level up. Thank you. Go on, Mugray, go on. There you go. That's level. Ironically, just hit the level 25 mark I was talking about. But while I'm here, do a quick little heal up. Because why not? But yeah, because the electric gym is level 24. So yeah, sort of around the level 25 region. Just a whole bunch of Taurus. Just right behind me. So who else do we have here that needs? So yeah, Fanpy will get a bit of a level up. Just think the Taurus has run into me. If Bullseye from Toy Story was a Pokemon, right? You aren't joking, flippin' heck. So, you hit you in the butt. Because I believe at the moment I can control Pokemon up to level 30, because I've only done the first 2 gyms at the moment, if I remember correctly. So, I don't want to go above that level 30 threshold yet. I don't want to run the risk of potentially accidentally doing that as well. I also appreciate it's not to say that I can't control the Pokemon at all, either, were I to do that. It's more just, there may be some interesting moments. So I'd rather not risk that if at all possible. How dare you just kick me in the face?
as I was saying a few minutes ago as well, should any potential evolutions come up, I'm going to be hammering that B button and preventing them from happening, as it were, because I don't want to sort of ruin that for our actual playthrough that Claire and I are doing. Wants to learn the move Slam. Okay. If it's moves, though, that's a different story, because we can just replace as needed. So what do we have here? 80 and 75. So the user endures any attack with at least 1 HP. Okay. Okay, I am unfamiliar with some of these moves and so for now, I will just leave that as it is. Oh, hello. Please don't hit me. Please don't attack me. Ah, you're just all running towards me. Fine, do your thing. Just do it. I dare you, Tauros. And then Tauros, you! In the butt! Tauros was very unimpressed by what just occurred. Because with the electric gym, as I had to keep getting reminded because my brain is so scattershot with types and strengths and such. Wow. Come in handy for that gym. Also, partly another reason I'm doing this stream today is because chances are I may not have internet come Friday next week. So I wanted to get at least something else in, having done a little bit more work on the stream, as it were that to actually be the case, because phone lines are fun, is the way I'll describe that. It's very much a way to sum it up. Oh no, Tauros, don't you hurt me. I am right by a Pokemon Center. I could just run back to it, but that just seems far too logical, I suppose. That's something that someone with a brain would do, is one way to phrase it. And I will just keep spamming this Bulldoze move because it's working really well against Tauros. I also need to watch out in case there is the third type of Tauros that Claire was mentioning last night. Which, that might be a case where I do catch one, just so that I've got one, but I currently have zero intention of catching today, like I say, literally focusing on the leveling up aspect of things. In terms of other stuff going on, just in life in general, I mean, it's still sort of the because everyone's now adopted the whole Black Friday malark that happens. Oh, sorry, my brain. I went out earlier, sort of first thing in the morning, did a little bit of looking through shops, seeing is there anything interesting on the Black Friday offer type deal. Just because, quite frankly, sometimes you never know, and there was some cool stuff, bought some clothes as it were. Delved into places like Under Armour and like an Adidas shop and looked around Nike, didn't see anything too major. But I probably should have thought about the type of Pokemon I just chose then. But got some bits and bobs. Interesting to see how they're doing the offers in some places. Like a lot of the Black Friday offers were along the concept of, so say like if something is reduced already in a sale price, it's an extra 30% reduced on top of that. There was some outlet shops that I went to and whatnot. So that was interesting. So got some good savings there. Sort of picked up a hoodie, a few sort of shirts for like workouts and stuff like that. Just some little bits and bobs. But it was interesting that the 30% number was a general number that was just kind of a regular occurrence. So interesting to see that consistency element there occur. The Larvitar is now 28, so I think on that basis, I'll get Larvitar up to 29. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. And we should go from there. Taurus, you! Just keep spamming this bulldoze move. Should do it. There you go. Okay, so we're up to level 26 on that, and Love Disc is now 24. Good, good, making some good progress. That Litleo has spotted me. Did I technically surprise it, or did it surprise me? How did this work out? I am curious. Oh, wow, okay, there you go. Well, that works. Flitter's now 22. Good, good, good. So while I'm here, may as well just quickly use the Pokemon Center to my advantage. Just restore all of the PP for the moves and such. Oh, there's one of those bugs over there behind Pokemon Center. I may go and battle that. Caught one of those last night on the stream. Here then. So I think I was just on the cusp of the edge of the Pokemon Center there. I was wondering if the game was about to just completely lose its mind. Okay. That Lechonk in the background is just looking like, what? What is going on? Stop fighting. The Chonk is not impressed. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so I'll just now fly back over to where the tower is. Hopefully there are some more Tauros there just to do some more XP grinding and such. What do we have? Anything? Litleo. Aha! Tauros over there. In fairness, though, Litleo, at least I can basically do it in one move, so. Let's take advantage of this. Ooh! Oh, Indigo the Fox, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hello there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, ah! Get that Tauros. Ah! You! Ah! Being stampeded by some Tauros, as you do. Be interesting to see how long I last, because when my attack is a bit stronger, it does take a while to sort of take out a Tauros. Don't know why I'm awake. It's almost midnight. So, are you? I'm trying to picture where you are. Are you sort of So you're forward in time from me then. I'm trying to be logical about how I convey that. So are you maybe sort of Australia or Japan time, sort of? Am I in the right ballpark there? Houndoom wants to learn beta. Yes, Japan. Amazing. There we go. I'd love to go to Japan one day. But it's a very long flight, and I'm a 6'8" tall person, so it's long flights are a bit difficult, to say the least. What do you say, Houndoom? Forget Incinerate and learn Beat Up. Okay, well... Okay, noted. I will note that for the future. Swim! Oh! No, prevent the evolution. I'm spamming B. Is this gonna work? Good, it did. Because like I say, in like the main playthrough that I do with my good friend Claire, I'm gonna save the evolutions for when Claire is here, as it were, so then we can sort of... Because one thing we have been doing is having sort of our Pokedex comparison entries between Scarlet and Violet, because they play on Scarlet. So I want to very much keep that going, and keep that theme. So now that I know that Phanpy is on the verge of evolving, I will keep that in mind every time that there is a new level, because no doubt that will come into play quite a bit, me spamming the B button. You! Hide in a suitcase on 4-7. Yeah, long haul flights are a challenge for me. I can do them, but yeah, they're not exactly comfy experiences, is the way I'll sum it up. Even premium economy or something a bit bigger, as it were, just because I could do one more. Just because it's mainly like a combination of legroom and just sort of hip room. It's a really weird thing, and you can never get the optimum amount of room for me anyway. Like, my mother is only 5'3", so on like economy, she's totally fine. But for me, it's even if I've got an aisle seat, I can make it work. I can sort of, you know, try and move my leg out into the aisle a bit, but it depends on how the build of the seat is. It's quite sad. But when I go on a plane, I literally can't reach the floor. Oh, wow! In some ways, that's a dream for me. Sort of just having that scenario where, oh yes, I fit perfectly in this seat. Because I think, I can't remember when it was, but years ago at this point, I randomly got bumped up to first class because I think they oversold the plane, but I had booked the flight a year beforehand or something ludicrous like that. So I got bumped up to first class, and that was kind of the, this will never be topped. I sort of peaked, as it were, too early in life on that front, because I can never afford first class. Actually, it may have been business class, come to think of it. And that was, I would go as far as to say that's probably the most comfortable plane ride I have had. And I appreciate sometimes you can luck out and not have people next to you in a row and whatnot. But occasionally, sometimes you just get the right amount of luck, and for me, that business class bump was great. One time when I went to America, my friends teased me at McDonald's telling me to try and sit on the tall stool. Oh. I'm sure your friends are doing that in a loving way, but it does sound a tad bit harsh. Hit one button. So I even went to Canada for a few weeks, well, for a week and a bit earlier this year, and even on that, I bumped up to premium economy, and that wasn't comfortable at all for me. Just the way that the seat configurations worked out, it just didn't work out very well. And that was a combination of having more legroom, but then the seat was kind of a bit more like a bucket seat, as I describe it. So you couldn't really get comfortable, because you're basically just sitting in what felt like a bucket. first world problems. One of them actually picked me up and put me on like a baby. I mean, hey, at least they offered to help you, as it were, rather than actually just making you try and climb up. A little bit of dignity, is it? What? Is it dignity at that point? I'm trying to think. There we go. Larvitar is now 29, so I'll keep that in mind. Who's going to run into me first? I won't let you do it, because I'll attack you first. Because there's one thing that you should do in life. It's provoke a Taurus. Or do not ever do that. I will ask, actually, how is the weather in Japan at the moment? Because last night here in the UK, we sort of... I will say it felt like winter finally arrived on, what is it now? The 25th of November. It was a very notably cold night, sort of, there was frost and such, so... It's very funny to see that kind of winter has now arrived on November 25th. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Just reading what you said there. That worked out well, then. I will say, when it comes to sort of frosty weather, it was quite refreshing sort of getting up first thing this morning. Because like I say, headed out early, had to defrost the car and stuff. There's just something about it that I did really like. See which Taurus is going to try and get me now. Right, hang on, what levels are we at? Cloudy at 9 degrees? Okay, that's not too bad then. Yeah, I think we were literally below freezing Celsius here last night, so that was a nice refreshing change for us. So, Larvitar's 29, I need to be mindful of that. Alright, so let's switch out Larvitar now then. So let's put Larvitar in here. And we shall replace with... I do feel like I need a water Pokemon I need to level up a tad. Or just need to have kind of one on standby more than anything. So, let's go with Weasel. I've got a soft spot for Weasel. What's our 2 stats here we have? So, okay. Pretty even, actually, by the look of it. Defense is actually stronger on this one. So, I think with that, I'm going to go with this one. Understood. Yeah, completely get what you mean by that. One Taurus in the background just disappeared there. Hey, Nightbot, how you doing? Yeah, you'll notice that Nightbot will just kind of pop up every so often, so nothing to fear on that front. Didn't like fish or veg, only like greasy junk food. So, in some ways I can relate to that. Just because, like, I can eat some fish, but there is a large amount of fish that doesn't agree with me, as it were. But, the vegetarian, sorry, not vegetarian, the vegetables, that's the word, sometimes is an interesting thing to figure out, because for many years, I did not eat healthy. I eat far healthier than I did. I mean, I'm not, in terms of physical appearance and stuff, I'm by no means great. Like, I'm still very much working on it, but I love a good salad now, and there's a point a few years ago probably where you would never have called me salad, as it were. Wouldn't even touch a carrot. Wow, okay. I do know someone, actually, who pretty much only eats, like, a few specific foods, and none of them is exactly healthy, but they currently still have a metabolism to where their body allows that to happen. And I keep sort of poking ever so slightly and politely, like, there will come a day when your metabolism will just slow down a bit. And then you will have to make a change. And their reaction literally was, I'll worry about that when the time comes then. For now, I'm going to enjoy it. It's like, all right, fair. Each to their own. Wants to learn high horsepower. Okay. Wow, 5 days a week, blimey. So, fierce attack using his entire body. 95 and 95. So, high horsepower is stronger than bulldoze, but it does have slightly less accuracy. Let's give it a try. You know what? In fact, let's see. What does Mudbray think? Forget strength and learn high horsepower. Okay. So what does strength do? Okay. I can understand why it's probably mentioning that. Alright, yeah, you know what? Mudbray? Sure. I'll go with what you say. But 5 days a week on junk food, I mean, I will talk from literal experience. I've been there. And there comes a point when it will catch up to you in one way or another. So, yeah, it's a learning experience. And sometimes you do, it's good to be concerned. It is always good to be concerned about someone's well-being. But there does come a point where sometimes it's got to be on the person to want to make the change. That's my personal opinion, obviously. But and I've literally been there. It's like, before. I can literally relate to that. Yep, totally get that. Totally get that. Let's have a look at his high horsepower move. I've got literally, I've got a friend who's sort of in a similar mindset, as it were. And I will say they can cook some things, and not just like, you know, bad food and whatnot. They can cook a few decent meals, and they sort of get the balance right alongside that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not the greatest cook, but I've got like a variety of things I can cook that make up a nice bit of balance and a bit of variety and such. Yeah, and as you were mentioning about the smell of fast food in the house, yeah. If there's what, at least open the windows up. That's what I say, you know. Oh, got a triple level up there. So, fan piece 25. Oh, got Flutter wanting to learn a move now. Let's see what Pluck does. It's a flying move, okay. Okay. What do you say, Flittle? Forget quick attack and learn Pluck. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean by that greasy smell. And also, it's something as well that the person in question who is living there sort of becomes numb to the smell of it, as it were. You sort of just don't notice it. Oh, try and prevent the... Let's prevent the evolution once again. Just spamming that B button. There we go. Nothing happened. It's like a variety of things in life, actually. Sometimes if you're just around a particular smell or something, it's hard to articulate what I'm trying to say now, but say if you... For example, if you're near sort of farms and such, like there are obviously some aromas that come from a farm. After a while, you can just become a little bit numb to it. You don't really notice it, is the way I'll sum that up. Yeah. Literally, one or two of my friends, and myself included, you sort of just think you just won't like a food, but again, when the time is right, they will want to engage with it. That's my belief in various things. And ultimately as well, if they don't engage or try the food, that's, in some ways, that's their loss. But then again, maybe for all we know, someone has tried a food and it just didn't agree with them once, and it's just, you know what? No, won't touch it anymore. And I can totally respect that. So let's go back here and heal up quickly. One of the things I find hard about when it comes to sort of eating and planning meals and stuff, mostly for me, is the time of day to eat. I think for me, that's the hardest part, is trying to get eating times down to a science and to like part of your routine and rhythm, if you will. For me, that is incredibly difficult. And that's not necessarily because I'm, for example, just lazy and doing nothing. It's just because of just because of my lifestyle and such. I find that if I'm going to try and, say, do workouts, I try and do them first thing in the morning, because that's when I am more likely to be able to get a workout in. And then come later in the day, it's just perhaps not as effective, or something else comes up, be it family or potentially like a professional endeavor and such. There's just a variety of things that lead it to make more sense for me to try and do the workout stuff in the morning. Or, as a counterpoint, just really late at night. Excuse me. I will say, though, if your friend is going to the gym, at least they're doing that. At least they're not just eating the lifestyle like you say, and they're not working out. Does it mean they're being healthy? That's a highly debatable topic in and of itself. But at least they're actually going to the gym. That's my take, anyway. How are we doing on the level front? Okay. Mudbray is gradually approaching level 29, but we're not there yet. Oh, 100% agree with you, Indigo. 100% agree. But again, though, like I say, sometimes it's something that the person in question won't notice. Because, again, it's hard for me to articulate. It's, for example, this is the attempted example I will try and draw a parallel to. Sometimes you've known someone for ages, or they're a really close friend, but for whatever reason you don't see them for a little while. Say maybe like a month or two, like because it's work, or you've gone away on a holiday, or moved away and such. You can only meet up every so often. Occasionally, it's not until that amount of time has passed that you actually notice, let's say, physical changes, or perhaps an appearance change, and you just go, oh, you know, looking really healthy. And it's little things like that sometimes that make people realise, and sometimes having that time away, as it were, or time away from someone, and then you see them, that's kind of when you notice things. So it's hard to articulate what I was trying to say. I think I sort of got my point, then lost it, and then got it again, but then lost it halfway through all of that, so I apologise. But I hope that makes sense. And again, my belief with everyone is there will come a time when a switch will flick in your brain, as it were, and your mindset will change. I have been there. I used to be far heavier than what I am now, and I just managed to get into a mindset, and it was a process. You sort of get into it and whatnot, but yeah, it's not easy. And sometimes that's another part as well, is that going back to sort of the fast food topic you were saying. I might should buy some more items out here. But going back to the fast food topic, unfortunately, eating out is far simpler to do than actually cooking. It's actually arguably far cheaper to just... I can relate to this. It's far cheaper and easier to actually eat out than it is to actually try and be healthy. Arguably, trying to be healthier, it can be far more expensive, which is very dumb in and of itself. You eat one meal a day, wow. But you know what I will say, though? If that's what works for you, and you feel healthy because of it, that's what works. Honestly. I mean, I very rarely eat breakfast, for example. That's not because I don't want to. It's just because normally I don't feel hungry until, say, maybe lunchtime. And then I sort of perhaps have a bigger lunch and a bit of a smaller dinner, as it were. It's all about finding what works for you. Literally, it's a phrase I take along with me quite a bit. Exactly. Just seeing what you added there. That's a very, very good point. I'm trying to remember, is Mudbray at 29 now, or were they at 28? I think they're at 28 and approaching 29, what I said. There we go. Understood. We're now at 29. There we go. Ah, I see. Weasel wants to learn Bite. What have we got here? Okay. What do you say, Weasel? Forget Soak and learn Bite. Alright, what does Soak do? No, I want to keep that, actually, I think. But I will... We can always put the moves back. I will change this. It's funny as well, actually, talking about sort of things we eat and such. I'm... Like, look, again, like I say, I am not the healthiest person in the world. I do try, though, but I appreciate I'm not the healthiest person and such. But when it comes to eating, I don't really have confectionery, like sweets or candies and stuff like that. I really don't. I'm not a massive fan of them, to be quite frank. But unfortunately, sometimes I sort of replace that with other things, and that's where my drawback is. So let's move Mudbray into here. So what else should we do? I think I was trying to level up Fido, if I remember correctly. That was another one. So let's add... What was it? It might have been Swablu that Claire was mentioning. You know what? We'll just add Fido into the mix. So then we got options. So what I do need to do, though, now is figure out a good alternative to start with when it comes to... You'll see it's a lot of almonds. Yeah, I've got friends that do that as well. Yeah, I've got a friend who's really into eating almonds, actually, now I mention it. Oh, that's a good mix, actually. It's a very good mix. So, Love Disc is 26. Okay, well, I'll try and get Houndoom up to level 28 then. I think, and then I'll swap out Houndoom. And, oh yes, I do. I want to try and get Poor Me up, because Poor Me has had a rough time, as it were, in battles, just constantly being one-hit KO'd. And then I will also endeavour to do Growlithe as well, because I'm a big Growlithe fan. So let's see what we can do. I imagine Houndoom is not going to have fun against a Tauros, so I'm going to go with Lechonk. There we go. Oh, that sounds good. A strawberry almonds milkshake. Or almonds milk milkshake. Oh, okay. Oh, that does sound very interesting, actually. Ooh, you've got me tempted for one of those now. Flittle is now 25. Good, good. So, another key thing as well, going back to sort of the being healthy element of all this discussion. Massive, massive part, and I will maintain this point to no end, hydration. I'm someone who, unfortunately, suffers from a lot of gout, which a lot of people get because of drinking certain alcohols and stuff. I don't drink alcohol. I can. It's just a choice more than anything, given how many times I have gout. But more often than not, it's dehydration that causes problems for me, as it were. So I drink so much water. I drink literally like a litre just immediately when I wake up. I think I'm probably drinking maybe around 5 or 6 litres of water a day. Well, that's my aim. It's pretty more around the 4 to 5 mark at the moment. But I try and drink so much water because I would rather have way too much water than not enough. Yeah, and needing to go to the loo and whatnot is not helpful when it comes to drinking that much water. but there is an element where it's just good to be ultra hydrated. Oh, that Taurus. Oh, totally gone. All right. But yeah, like, being hydrated is a very good thing to be, but you can have too much water, though, as well. Like, there are points where you're just like, I physically can't drink the water. And at that point, just listen to your body. Literally. One thing I did do for a while, actually, I can't do it as much now, was I used to drink a good, maybe liter and a half of water before I went to bed. And I say the only reason I can't do it now is because I feel so bloated falling asleep more than anything. Other than the need to go to loot. So, oh, there's a fly in here. So Love Disc is now 27. In fact, I think, did I... Yes, I want to get both of those up to level 28. Okay, so when we get to level 28 on those three, I will swap them out then. Okay, that's a good thing to aim for. Taurus, you! So true. Okay, there we go. So we're up to 28 now. And that. So I just said get them up to 28. So I'll get Love Disc and Fan P up to 28. Then I will swap both of them out. That's how I will work this. Any more Tauros lurking about? I've got a few of you folks over there. No more Tauros here for the moment. I've clearly eliminated all Tauros from this region now. We'll buy this Pokemon Center. Oh, nice, are you? That's cool. Are you over here just for Christmas, or are you sort of staying for New Year and such as well? Okay, that's cool. That's really nice. How long's the trip then for you to get back to the UK from where you are in Japan? Is it? I assume it's a very long travel day. Let's put it that way. There's an item over there, but I will save that so I remember that I haven't gone over there yet. Oh, you know what? We'll battle you. Oh, wrong button. Oh, you've never been before? Oh, okay, well. I hope you have a fantastic time then. Let's... Either way, this move is going to hit me well. So, what I will do then... Let's switch this out a little bit. Now, in theory, that won't... Oh, it did hit. Well. Apparently... About day 60 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's a long travel day, but... Yeah, it is a long travel day, as it were, because you're flying the other way to the direction the Earth spins around and such, so... Yeah, it's a long travel day, but I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic time though. I'm hoping I might be going abroad for a little bit between Christmas and New Year myself. It's not confirmed yet by any means, but I wouldn't mind sort of just, for want of a better phrase, having something, being somewhere different for a little bit, sort of experiencing something different for a little bit. I'm not entirely sure where, like I say yet, but, well, I've got ideas. It's more whether it's actually possible or not. Oh, sorry, I've got a fly that is really determined to try and get on the stream at the moment, so I can't do much about it. Because, of course, now that, like, the winter has arrived and the sun is outside currently, that's when apparently flies want to return and make their presence known. So now let's go back to... Let's go back to the Taurus area. Or the other Taurus area. And see what's lurking over here. Right, what do we have? Aha, there you are. I see you all. Nice. Yeah, the New Year is something I would... Sort of the January 1st vibe is something I would love to be around in Japan at some point. So I'm a big wrestling fan as well, and I love to follow Japanese wrestling, so going to so many of the shows around that very early January period is something I would love to do one day. There's usually a big show at the Tokyo Dome. There's lots of other things going around, and yeah, and the Japanese New Year celebration, like you say, it's such a big deal from things that I've seen in the past. I would love to be there one time. Yeah, whereas over here, it's basically just an excuse for everyone to get drunk more than anything. Well, that's what my friends use it as an excuse for anyway. Fampy is now 28. Fampy wants to learn Takedown. What does Takedown bring to the table? Oh, in fact, didn't someone else had this move a few minutes ago? I'll leave that as is for now, actually, I think. Weasel wants to learn Swift. Yep, let's learn Swift. I'm up for that. So... I think I will replace Quick Attack. Because I think Swift never misses as well, so it's definitely still got the accuracy. It's a little bit stronger as well. And then, Fampy will once again try to evolve. As I spam the B button to try and prevent this from happening. There we go. Did not happen. Evolution successfully foiled. Right, so what do we have then? So we've got 28 and 28. I want to get Love Disc to level 28. That's what I said, so I will focus on that. Oh, and Fampy found an item again. Thank you, Fampy. A super potion. Nice one. Oh, no, in fact, let's put away held item. That's what I wanted. So yeah, and now I will also, while I am here, utilize some potions. Amazing, yeah. Yeah, kimonos are awesome. One thing I'd also love to do if I went to Japan as well is to sort of... I'm a big sort of metal fan, like sort of metal music and such. I would love to just go to a few concerts in Japan because I've seen so many clips and such and so many concert videos and whatnot from Japan. I would love to go and see a show there. So now let's go back here. And then I will swap out some more Pokemans. Pokemans. Sorry, that's something that a friend of mine says. That's just... It's a joke from a friend of mine. Okay. So now let's swap out some more Pokemon. So, Houndoom, let's move you to here. Fampy, let's move you to here. Love Disc, move you to there. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Then we shall start adding some more in. So who else do we have? What else do I need? Let's be logical about this. So, got grass, got flying, got fire, rock ground, ground, dark fire. Definitely need some more psychic, which that's what Flittle is. Oh yeah, I wanted to do Ghastly. Yeah, because I love Gengar, and the goal is to get a Gengar. I definitely have a Ghastly lurking about, so let's move Ghastly into the field. Definitely got a few more in here I should take advantage of. I've got more of the starters that Claire traded with me as well, so definitely want to do that. I'll also do Pormy, because Pormy had a rough go of it a while ago, so let's do some leveling up on that. And for a bit of a different take on things, let's do Quagsire as well. Missing a dragon, that's a very good point actually. Let's pinpoint and see what dragon I may or may not have already. I think, is Larvitar dragon? Or am I... No, not. Okay, for some reason I thought Larvitar for a second was dragon. So what else do we have here? No, I guess I don't have a dragon at the moment. Interesting. Well, maybe I do and I'm just being really dumb about this. There's a few I can't use, such as this, because it's level 50, so I can't control it, which is fine. Oh, hello. Aha! I've got the Dino, or Dino, however you want to pronounce it. So, right, I will remember that. Got a level 1 of that, and that's one that Claire traded me, so I will factor that into my next round of leveling up then. We've got a plan there. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. So, I'm about to rework my strategy a bit now to make sure I don't just get annihilated. So what do we have? Let's have a look at the summary of Flittle. What have we got? Okay, yeah, confusion stuff. Cool. Let's give this a whirl over here. Let's see how these go. So, you! Swablu turns into a dragon. Right, I will add Swablu to the list as well then for definite. Thank you very much. Don't spoil what the evolution is though, because admittedly I'm not entirely sure. I'm I'm not to say I've never played a Pokemon game, but I literally don't know much about later on in the game, as it were. So, oh, in fact, no, I did know Swablu's evolution, because that's from previous games. So actually, no, now you mention that, I do remember that. So yeah, good shout on that. No, all is good. Have no fear. It suddenly occurred to me when you mentioned the name. Oh yeah, that is what Swablu evolved into. So yeah, I am aware of that. I don't remember how it looks though, mind you. So, that'll be a fun thing to see at some point down the line. Okay. Hello. You! I probably should have healed in hindsight, but hey ho. Let's see how this goes. Okay. This battle will not last long at the rate it's going. Let's see how... In fact, out of interest, let's see how Pluck does compared to that. Okay, about the same. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, Flittle, not to worry. Flittle's pretty much at the level I want it to be anyway at the moment. Not far off, so... What I will do is swap out for... Come on, Fido. Do your thing, Fido. That sounds really cool. Dragon Fairy just sounds, as a concept, just sounds amazing. Fido's got good speed, actually, which is interesting to see. Okay, Fido may not survive that. We'll see. In fact, who else have I got that could? I'm curious. Will Ghastly be hit? Fido is so cool. so cool. Haha! Does not affect Ghastly. Okay, naming your naming your shiny Fido Sourdough is really cool. That's a very I applaud that tremendously. That's so good. What does this do? Payback it is then. Okay. Ghastly wants to learn Curse. Let's see how this goes. Right. So, Ghastly, what do you say? Skipping over Curse? Sure thing. Absolutely fine. No, you lost it. Oh, my word. No, that's... Oh, no. Oh, my word. Oh, that must have been crushing when that happened. Which... So... I was just about to say, does the game not save automatically? Or no, was it just a unique circumstance where it hadn't saved at that moment? You. Okay, so Flittle got taken out in one hit. Interesting. Gotcha, I understand. I understand. Are you a big fan of the shiny Pokemon then, as it were? Shiny hunting is something I'm sure I'm going to get into as I get further along in this playthrough with Claire and such. But it's not something I've ever really delved into massively, admittedly. I mean, when I played Pokemon Go quite a bit a while ago, I do recall, in hindsight, getting into it in that way quite a bit. Okay, so that's doing nothing, which is interesting. Oh, no way! Oh, my word! Oh, that's interesting. Dig hit that time. Interesting. What changed? I'm genuinely a bit confused by that, but hey-ho. Alright, come on, Quagsire, do your thing. It's a good game because there's 15 Pokemon and chances after completing Pokédex 1 and 2. Okay, that's interesting to know. I did not know that those were the odds. That's very interesting. Oh, don't use Dig. Don't. I'll just use Water Gun. Yeah. Didn't do much to Quagsire. Good, good, good. Water Gun did not do much that time. What does Mud Shot do? Because the Oinkalong has a Mud Shot itself. I see Dig is the pattern here. Which we'll see after this attack. That's better. Okay, so one assumes it's going to do Dig again. It didn't! It didn't! Oh my word! I understand. Very interesting. 22 now. That's good. Right, let's do a bit of a heal up because the party is not feeling too good at the moment. Yeah, it's good fun actually because Claire has played through like all of Scarlet and stuff and is currently playing the DLC, but I have no idea what is coming in general in this game because I somehow just avoided everything online and such. So it's very good fun to sort of just see what gets thrown at me and getting a very natural reaction to all of that as it's happening. That's very interesting to hear about the shinies, so I'll make a note of that. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, because I don't think in any of, like, the previous generations that I've played, which aren't many, to be fair, I don't think I ever caught a shiny. I'm trying to remember what ones exactly I've played. Definitely Gen 1, and I think Platinum was one that I played as well. I'm sure I probably played Gold and Silver as well, but but Blue was my first ever one that I had access to. Oh, Litleo's after me. Not for long, we're going to go back to... Oh, what did I just run into? A Rookidee. But yeah, I never had a 3DS, so I haven't played any of the 3DS games. And, I'm kind of thinking about it. I think, thinking back properly on this, I think I have also played at least... I've either played or I owned Crystal, but I didn't play a lot of it. Not because I didn't want to, I just didn't have the ability to. Oh, Yellow was another one as well that I got massively into when I first got a chance to play that. Where's the evil band of Tauros? Oh, there's more Hop-Pips and such. You. If you play Gold and Silver, you definitely caught at least one shiny. Oh, okay, interesting. Maybe it was just I wasn't aware then. Perhaps I did catch one and just wasn't aware. I can be quite, in some ways, unweirdly naive to things like that. There's a guaranteed red Gyarados. I don't remember that at all, so maybe I haven't played those then. Maybe I've just seen a lot of playing of it. Because there was the point in time where you could sort of connect up GameCube... Sorry, you could connect sort of Game Boy games to like the GameCube and stuff. Like Game Boy Player, I think it was. So maybe that's probably how I saw that happen. Come to think of it. I think I've seen bits of playthroughs of Ruby and Sapphire. And Diamond and Pearl I've seen a few sort of play bits as well of. Not too much, admittedly. But when they did do the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, was it the... Yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. I was tempted to get them. But again, sort of a time thing. The Arceus Legends game, though, I really want to play at some point. You just mentioned that. I really, really want to play Arceus Legends. Because it just looks so cool. And I hope that they continue that sort of line of games as well, like the Arceus Legends games. I've seen, again, a bit of the playthrough of it and such, and it just looks so cool. Just the whole setting it's in and whatnot. Really, really like it. Actually, yeah, you mentioned the shiny Ponyta. I remember that, because that's fairly early on in the game, isn't it? Now you mentioned that. They literally tell you, there are things like shiny Pokemon you can get. It's very amusing. In 200, wow. Oh, don't you sleep powder, don't do that. No. Okay, well. Okay. Well, I guess now then, let's switch up. Let's get some. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Weasel in on the action. This right here is why I should have stayed by the Pokemon Center. Okay. Let's give Swift a try. Okay, didn't do too much. Interesting. Oh, no. There's a pattern forming here. Gotcha. That'll wake you up, Weasel. Oh no. It hit 2 times. Cool. Well, I'm going back to the Pokemon Center after this battle. It did not wake you up. Okay, fine. In theory, you surely can't use Leech Seed or something like that on a gaseous cloud, surely. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay. Lick. I avoided the attack. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Lick did not do a lot. Okay. Got to keep licking. Oh no, here we go again. Go, Ghastly, go! This is not going to work, is it? Okay, new tactic. Just get Quagsire out and hope Quagsire can just pummel this Skiploom. Oh, come on, really? What? 5 times? Oh, this is not going well. I might have to run away from this back. Please. Ah. Oh, my word. Okay. Pour me. Come on. You've had a rough time of it in this game so far. I believe in you, Pour me. I believe in you. Oh, no. No! Pour me's streak of getting hit. I'm just getting down by 1 attack continues. Oh, my word. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all. Okay. Come on, Fido. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm running away from this battle. Oh! Go on, Fido! Maybe not. I'll try one more. Come on, Fido. You can do it! Oh, no, you're not joking. Sorry, I didn't mean to discredit that. Just that, yeah, like, literally, that's not on. Literally. I totally agree with you. That's no fun at all. Right. Heal. Heal. Okay. I will not be taking on Skiploons for a while, I'll tell you that much. You! Go on, Flittle. Aha! The confusion. Aww. The poor little Leo. Quagsire is now 23. And wants to yearn Lawn. That came out wrong. Wants to learn Yawn. What does Yawn do? The user lets loose a huge yawn that lulls the target into falling asleep on the next turn. Interesting. What do you say, Quagsire? Forget Tail Whip and learn that. You know what? Sure. Why not? Oh, that's a big element of... Is that a lot of travelling involved then? Or is that just sort of just to make sure they're ready and such? Let's fly back over here. Hoppips are not... Oh, there's a Skiploom right there, but I will not battle the Skiploom again. I feel for your friend, honestly. Fido's up to level 26. And wants to learn Baton Pass. Should do, if they can, but... Yeah, sometimes it is just really difficult to have those conversations. I'm not defending their manager for the record at all, but sometimes it is just very difficult to approach your boss on a subject like that. For some reason, there's just an element of anxiety about it all. I'll leave that for you for now. Oh, Fido is evolving? I did not know there was an evolution. I must prevent this evolution. B. There we go. Right. I did not know Fido had an evolution. I look forward to finding out what this is in a future stream. Which then means I must now... In fact, no, wait. I want to get Fido up to 28, I said, didn't I? So let's carry on with this for now. You! Only thing I can suggest maybe to your friend Indigo is maybe they just say, if they have to do what you mentioned, like the shift today and the shift tomorrow, maybe they just say after they're done with the shift, I am not doing this double shift again, and do not put me on it. And then even throughout the line if need be, because it's illegal or something. Maybe, I don't know, that's just me sort of thinking in the heat of the moment. But either way, I hope your friend, for want of a better phrase, gets through the shift alright, as it were. Interesting. Go, Flittle, go. There we go. Okay. Well, first of all, a quick heal. There we go. And now, you! Yep, completely agree. And that's sort of what I meant as well. When I mentioned after the shift, say, do not put me on this again. Literally. Yeah, I agree with your friend. But again, sometimes speaking up about things like that is really difficult to your boss, just because you don't know how they will react, as it were. So... And again, that's not defending the boss at all. I vehemently disagree with what they're doing. But again, it's that balance sometimes you've got to strike, isn't it? Of just figuring out what's the best way to approach the subject. And for some people, it's just really blimmin' difficult to approach such a subject. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't have a Murkrow. I really want one, but I'm not going to catch one today. Oh, they're following me. You! Skiploom, I will not fight you. It's great you've got that luxury, in fairness. It's great. Oh, okay. I didn't realise Hoppip had that as a move, but sure. Oh, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, getting some more levels up there. Oh, wait. Poor me is evolving! I must prevent the evolution! Evolution prevented, but I still need to level up a heck of a lot more, though, so... Poor me will not be getting rotated out of the squad. Just very much staying in the squad, having to deal with one-hit KOs when they come about. Oh, poor me. Right, well, let's fly back over here, then. And see what occurs. Oh, there's a Gimmighoul around here. I can hear it. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Alright, let's change up the team a little bit. Only in the sense of who's appearing where. Let's put Buizel first. So we can try and help with the leveling up on that a little bit. Let's fight this Litleo over here. Honestly, having dual citizenship is a great thing. I don't have any of that, but I've got a friend who has dual citizenship for both Britain and the USA. It can help with a lot of things, particularly travel as well in some ways between the two countries, as it were. It helps tremendously with stuff, so that's really cool you've got that. It's really, really cool. Oh, look at that. Flittle just got to level 28. Which I guess it's now time to switch out Flittle. So. Okay, Flittle. Is there a way just to sort this out a bit more? Probably not. Well, it probably is. Right, so... Oh, your dad travels a lot. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it was Swobbly, wasn't it? That's what we were saying. So, look at the stats of that one. In fact, let me move. Right, let's have a look at these. So, both level 18. This one has more attack. This one has more defense. I am inclined to go with the... They're both very similar, bar just a few stats. This one is far faster, though. I'm going to pick this one, because I think the speed will be a key there. And also, from special defense point of view as well. In fact, no, just defense in general, it was better, so yeah. It judges their IVs. Yeah, the whole IV number thing, I've never... I'm not saying I've never got into it, it's just, it's almost... It's like, it's like the next level, if you will. And something I'm sure I will get to at some point, but... Oh, you! Press plus... Okay, once I've got through this battle, I'll go back into the menu and have a look. So, we shall have a look at that. Oh no, I forgot about the whole dig thing. Ah! I think Swift can hit underground, can't it? No, it didn't. Okay. Why did I think that? I'm sure there's a game where you can do that and Swift will still hit. In maybe Pokemon Stadium, come to think of it. There we go, critical hit. Right, run back here. So, oh, wrong button. So, let's go into the boxes. And you said hit the plus button. Okay, at the moment it's just sort of displaying the stats and stuff, so whether I'm doing that wrong, I'm not sure. But that's all I can see on that when I hit the plus button. Interesting. Okay, fair. So, that's fair. Oh, you know, while I'm here, I might as well just heal. Heal. I'm sure there's another train around here, actually, that I've not battled yet, which I probably should do at some point, so I might sort of have a little ride around on the bike and try and find this trainer I've not discovered yet. I think I fought this chef already. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Oh, I do not have one of you, and I really want one of you, but I can't get you today because that is my pact. Oh, there's a Venom out there as well. What? I am seeing Pokemon I do not know. Hey, Nightbot. Oh. What did I just do? What just happened? Oh. I don't know what you are. I can't catch you. I will simply defeat you. Shroodle. That's a really fun move. Well, fun until I get confused, that is. Let's see if I can ward off the confusion. Will I? Nope, not at all. I headbutted myself. Oh, sorry. Oh, did I miss a message? Sorry. Supposed to have a third option, which judges stats and tells you if they are best, pretty good, or amazing. Oh, okay, that's interesting though. Sorry, totally missed that message. Apologies. Interesting to know. Thank you very much for that. I will make a mental note of that. Okay, so let's get back up to here. What have we got lurking around? Aha! The Tauros have returned. Now, the question is, Do I even try? I think I'll try one and see how this goes, but I'm not expecting it to go well by any means. I'm going in knowing that. Oh my word, okay. This feels like a bad move, but we shall see how this rolls out. Oh my word. Oh, interesting to know. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I will make sure to keep an eye out for that. Okay, I don't think this Breezer was going to survive and get a move in. Nope. Okay. Might have to abandon ship on this battle. Quagsire, you and your weird body, withstand the brunt of a Taurus, please. Cream soda guy myself, admittedly. I don't know why. It's just not really my thing. I'm more of a Pepsi Max person myself. As it is over here. I'm not sure if you have Pepsi Max specifically in Japan or not. It might be maybe Pepsi Next. I can't remember. It's basically the Pepsi that's got no sugar in it. But over here in the UK, Pepsi Max is pretty big. Quagsire, go on, go on! Yes! There we go. That was well worth it then. Paulmy wants to learn Bite. 60 and 100. I'm gonna say it'd probably be worth replacing Quick Attack. Oh, it wants to forget Dig and learn Bite. I disagree with that assessment, Paulmy. And now I shall replace the Quick Attack. Strawberry Coca-Cola. Do you know what? I like when you can get some of like you could make your own flavors of stuff as well and things like that. Strawberry Coca-Cola sounds nice. I really like. Oh, I've got to stop this evolution. I forgot that. I sort of like the flavors with raspberry in it. So in some sort of fast food places, you get the option to like have unique flavors. So for example, like raspberry Coca-Cola is really nice. I really, really like it. Also, raspberry Dr. Pepper as well. That's quite a trip. I really like that. Revive. Then let's get some super potion action happening here. Okay, well, it didn't go too well last time, but I will try again. Also, I just saw the rest of your message. In bright pink cute bottles. That sounds really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really cool. Oh, blimey, that headbutt. Okay, I'm going to switch out now to Quagsire. In anticipation of there being another headbutt. Now, one thing I am aware of, from friends who have been to Japan before as well, are the varieties of sort of flavoured Kit Kats and stuff that are out there. The blueberry cheesecake flavoured Kit Kat sounds quite lush. If I was to have... So, for context, I said I sort of don't eat sweets and stuff. Occasionally, I maybe get, say, like, a random craving for some chocolate or something. That's probably something I would go to. Is like, you know what? Just really fancy some chocolate today. And that's probably something I would go for, because that sounds quite nice. Also, the flavoured ice creams as well, sort of the seasonal ice creams. Always such a cool thing to hear about. More strawberry Kit Kats. A very relatable statement. Come on, Quagsire, come on. Ah, so close! Hey, Quagsire may not survive this. Nope, does not. Okay. So, ironically, I just got rid of quick attack from someone, didn't I? So, that's conveniently timed. Let's, you know what? I'm not going to try to pull me. I'm not. Let's get Fido out here. Go on, Fido. Go on. Me and Strawberry Kit Kats is just imagine Kirby on a mountain with Strawberry Kit Kats and sucking them all up. Another level up for Fido, so I'll have to cancel the evolution of that in a second. Cancel. Mashing that B button. There we go. Successfully stopped. Into the menu. Right. So I should probably... Oh, blimey. Okay, I'm going to fly back to the Pokemon Center so I can do a bit of a heal up. Then I will take out Fido and put something else in. What was the other Pokemon we were talking about a few moments ago to level up? I'll look at the menu in a second to remind myself. We were talking dragons, weren't we? Or was that... No, that's why I put Swablu in, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so run button again. Okay. So, boxes. So, Fido goes in here. Who else were we talking about? So what do we have so far? We have grass, flying, fire, rock, ground, ground, dark, fire, ground, water, water, rock, sorry. Water. Then psychic and fairy, and then we're working on another water, ghost, poison, electric, water, ground, and normal flying, but as mentioned, will eventually turn into, there'll be a dragon element to it. So it is definitely the dragon element. I've just got to remind myself who the dragon was. Oh, it was Dino, wasn't it? That's what we were talking about earlier. There we go. That makes more sense. So let's add Dino in. There we go. I also recall, because this is one that, thank you. I also recall, this is one that Claire traded to me. Was there something... Yeah. Yes, don't know what I was thinking of there. I had a thought and my brain just went a bit silly there. So what do we have? So let's get another 10 of these. While we're at it, I'll grab a few of these. Yes, that's what it was that Claire mentioned. I'm pretty sure of that. I remember there was something significant about Dino, now you mention it. Yeah, that does check the boxes in my brain, so thank you for that once again. Yes, let's fly there. Oh, 2 seconds, I've just got a message I have to quickly respond to. Oh, in fact, no, I don't. We're all good. We're all good. Okay. Let's continue. And again, I hit the wrong button. We've got a base stat total of 600. Interesting. Word of the day, interesting. So, right, well. Who have we got? Okay, everything around here will... I can hear a gimme ghoul somewhere as well. Rookity! You! Okay, let's try the bite. There we go. Level 24. Oh, and Dino's gone up 6 levels in that one battle. It was Claire that traded me Dino, my friend who I mentioned who has sort of been coming on this journey with me. They are the one that traded it to me. Aquajet. What say you, Weasel? Forget Swift and learn Aquajet. You know what? Sure. I probably wouldn't go for that myself immediately, but that's what you want, Weasel. You can have that, Weasel. Sure thing. I will have to tell Claire you said that, because that's really cool. To be fair, they could well be a gym leader for Honor, because they are... I mean, they're really good at this game. They're really into it, so they've delved quite deep and stuff. From what they have played of it and whatnot. You're approaching me, so I will battle you. That's... Do you know what? I'm going to make sure I try and pass on these messages. That's really cool you're saying that. There we go. Evasiveness harshly felt. Okay, interesting to know. Dino went up another 3 levels. And now wants to learn Bite. Sure thing. What have you got currently? It's already got Dragon Breath as well. Holy heck. Wants to forget Dragon Breath and learn Bite. No, Dino. No. Tell them that you want their gym badge. I will make sure they know that. Trust me, I will make sure. Let me just quickly make a note of this. Literally making a note, not even joking. There we go. Right. So no, we won't forget that for now. Let's be fair, let's replace Tackle. That's the logical thing to replace. Right, so we are... Yeah, we're getting there gradually. We're getting there gradually, so... Let's see who else we can take on. Alright, Litleo. You! You will not utterly muller me. Well, hopefully you won't, anyway. Oh yeah, we've got Aquajet now, so I'm curious to see how this comes across. That looks cool. Well, I said that they won't take me out. They clearly did, so I retract everything I said. Right, that makes sense. And given what we were talking earlier, maybe you've seen a bit of gold and silver. That makes a lot more sense. There you go. So thank you for the clarification. That very much appreciated. Go, we're gradually getting there. Oh yeah, I need to stop the poor me evolution each time, don't I? There we go. The tease of the evolution that never happens. So, revive. Heal. Here we go. You. Ah, that's interesting to know. Did not know that. At some point, I would actually like to go back and play Gold and Silver, or the remakes. It was part Gold and Soul Silver, wasn't it? I would like to play those at some point, so maybe at some point down the line I might go and do that, actually. What I'd really like to happen at some point with the Switch is that a bunch of the old Pokemon games just get added to the Switch Online stuff. Especially sort of the ones that are just only on Game Boy Advance. That'd be really nice if they could do that. Dino wants to learn Roar. I actually didn't look how many levels it jumped as well either. It's now level 12, blimey. So, Roar. Target's scared off and a different Pokemon is dragged out. In the wild, it ends the battle. I will leave that, but what does Dino think? Yeah, skip over. Cool, we're on the same wavelength. Yeah, I will make a note of that for something in the future to play. Because I'm very much up for trying to do that. What are you? Another Litleo. Well, given that you just utterly mullered me a minute ago, buddy. Okay. Oh, Litleo flinched. That's useful. Still flinched. This is useful. Will Weasel get their revenge? Maybe not. Avoided! One more. Come on, Weasel, come on. Yeah. Dino went up another level. Good stuff. Oh. Lots of Pokemon making sounds. So, give Weasel a quick potion. There we go. Also, talking about adding games to Switch Online, did the Pokemon trading card game get added to Switch Online yet? I totally forget. That's also another game I want to try and play, because I remember playing that years ago, but I've never really managed to get into the trading card games side of things, but it does interest me. But I am very curious to see how that plays and how that feels. I think he got added. I can't remember off the top of my head. Thank you very much for that info. Really appreciate that. Yeah, some of those I think I was already aware of, but you've mentioned another one or two there that I'm... Oh. Hello, Taurus. I was not expecting a Taurus to be there. Well, this is a meeting of the minds. Oh, Weasel. Buddy. Alright, well, let's just see if I can get an Aqua Jet. I'm not expecting Weasel to survive this. Oh, in fact, faster. That's good. Okay, so didn't do very much. Yeah, this double kick is going to take out Weasel. Okay, expected. Yeah, when it comes to double generations, I thank you for the clarification on that. That will come in useful in the future. Let's go... I'm not going to risk that. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to take out this Taurus. What I want to try and do is hit Nuzzle or a move so that it may paralyze the Taurus at the very least. That's what I want to try and do. Oh, poor Oh, poor me, buddy. Each time. It just can't do anything. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't realise there was that much of a difference between them. Interesting. Yeah, because I think I got Pokemon Platinum when there was another form of Is it Giratina? I think it is? One of the legendaries. It was like a different version of Giratina or something. I don't remember the exact naming convention. Apologies for that. But yeah, I remember I got it. I never really got a chance to properly play it. I probably still have the cartridge lurking about somewhere, actually. Let's see how this goes. I might have to run from this battle because I get a feeling I will not survive it. Taurus is a bit too strong. Ah, interesting. Really? I did not know that. Because Black and White is the game where they sort of did the refresh and it was all new Pokemon from the start and you couldn't get... Was it that you couldn't find any other generations ones until a later point in the game? I think I remember that. Yes, Origin from Giratina. That's the one. Thank you. Come on, Quagsire. Come on. Will he survive? Ah, so close! Okay. Let's try Ghastly. I'm just looking lick the Taurus. Haha, it doesn't affect me. Haha. Go on, Ghastly. Okay, we're gonna be here for a few minutes. This is useful. I've now found the Pokemon when it's not any of the other ones from earlier to face Taurus with. So close. Black and White only has new Pokemon till the end game. The difference between that and the sequels is that the originals Black and White take place on the west of Unova, and the sequels in Black and White 2 take place in these. Oh, interesting. I knew that Black and White 2 were sort of a direct sequel. It hadn't occurred to me there may have been a different sort of location involved. So that is very interesting to hear. Dino's leveled up again. Now let's stop the Poor Me evolution. Can Poor Me even evolve because Poor Me fainted? Like, clearly not, based on that. Alright, well, before anything else happens, let's fly back. Heal. Heal. Okay. So, I still want to level all these up a bit more, so we'll keep with this. Hey, Stitcher, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Sure, I heard a gimme call. There's another Taurus over there. Do I risk trying to... You know what? I want to... Given what we just saw, I want to see if I can make this work. Taurus, I'm coming for ya. Oh, amazing. Well, thank you for tuning in. Very much appreciated. You will now see me engage in combat with a Taurus where simply I lick the Taurus to doom. This is so dumb. Because nothing affects Ghastly. Did they, Indigo? I did not know that. Yeah, the Black and White games, I've always, again, it's always been interested in trying to check them out. Just not been able to. And I wonder if they will... Oh! Ghastly's been knocked out. In hindsight, I was not paying attention properly. I did not notice what actually took out Ghastly. Note to self, make sure I check that in the future. Right, Poor Me. No, actually, no, I'm not going to get Poor Me out because I want Poor Me to get some XP. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if they ever decide to try and remake the black and white games. Like maybe they'll make almost like a black and white definitive version where it's both games in one type thing. That'd be cool to see. Is that so interesting? Has there been any news as to whether, or rumours I suppose, as to whether it would be both black and white games, or are they just going to focus on the first one to begin with? In fairness, I could almost see them doing black and white and making black and white 2 maybe like a DLC add-on, perhaps. Oh, well, black and white 3, even more interesting. Stitcher, assuming you're still about, I know you're big into the Pokemon games. Did you ever play Black and White? Like, what did you think of them? And would you be interested in the Black and White 3 based on what Indigo just said there? Come on, Quagsire, buddy, you can do it. In fact, Indigo, what do you think about the idea of a Black and White 3 as well? Like, is that something that excites you? But do you want a Black and White 3? Swablu is now level 20. Wants to learn Dragon Breath. Well. What you were saying earlier, Indigo, it's now coming to pass. There's dragon stuff involved. This is from Ryder Koo, or Koo, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, apologies, as well, who actually predicted a bunch of the other ones. Yeah, like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. Has clearly got some good connections then, as it were. So 60 and 100, what do we have? I feel like I'm just gonna get rid of Fury Attack. What do you say, Swablu? What say you? Get rid of Disarming Voice. Nah, Fury Attack. I want to get the 2 versions of Tauros. Matty has black, but I never played it, but would love to have it and have it remade. There you go. So, clearly a desire then for there to be a black and white remake and such. I think... So, on the idea that they're just going to straight up remake... Oh, need to prevent this evolution. On the idea they're just going to remake black and white, I do wonder if they're going to try and make it, like I say, like a complete version with black and white. Oh my goodness! And black and white 2 in there. I wonder that, because I think that almost would be a more interesting... That would just be like a more interesting package as a whole to me. Or even if they did black and white and made DLC where it's black and white 2 or something like that. Oh, Indigo adds, but apparently we're going to see the true dragon, which is Kyrem, or Kyrium, sorry, apologies for the pronunciation, Reshiram and Zekrom combined. What? That sounds mental! That sounds insane what you just said. Let's put Quagsire first. Yeah, it's not out of the realms of possibility. We can certainly say that. Taurus or Litleo, Taurus or Litleo. Litleo! That was the definition of avoiding a battle just then. I'm not joking, right, Stitcher? That Taurus is not happy that I'm here. It's gone again now, but it is not happy. Well, there it is. Just running about like a crazed beast. Oh, one important detail is that the black and white remakes are from Game Freak themselves, whereas Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was made by a third party. Okay. Garcy wants to learn Hex. I didn't realise Garcy had Hex. What say you, Ghastly? Get rid of mean look. Okay, what's mean look? Yeah, sure. I hear you on that, Ghastly. I know, right, Stitcher? I know. Yeah, because I haven't played the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, but I recall that there was a bit of a mixed reaction to it from what I remember sort of seeing about online and such. Forget Dragon. No, we're not going to forget Dragon Breath. I'm sorry. This is a non-negotiable. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. So it was more that they commissioned another studio to do it to help keep with the timelines. Okay, I understand. I understand. Like I say, I would love... I've not played Legends Arceus, but I would love there to be that Legends element of Pokemon, that kind of game. I would love that to continue. I do want to play at some point. But they gave you a Mew nearly right out of the gate if you played Sword and Shield. What? Really? Okay, I'm going to fly back over here now. And let's see what happens. You have 2 of them in Pokemon Home. Oh, isn't Pokemon Home... Is that the thing that's shutting down soon? Or is that sort of the thing where you just can't get as much access to it or similar? I'm sure there was something about that in a recent sort of direct of some kind. You get Mew and Jeraffemy. Wow. Now Pokemon Bank. No Pokemon Bank. Right, that's what it was. Thank you. Sorry. Quagsire is now 26. Good, good, good. Still creeping up the levels there. Litleo's run! Run like the wind! I'm happy with the progress I've made so far in this stream, just doing literally just a bunch of leveling up. The general goal, Stitcher, by the way, for context, is that I'm sort of aiming for around the sort of the 25 to 28 region with a whole bunch of Pokemon. Sort of trying to get as many different types as I can. Because there's one thing that came across when sort of doing stuff on the stream last night was that I'm sort of at the point where I needed to do a bit of leveling up and sort of grinding up levels and such. So I had a couple hours spare today, so figured, why not just jump on and do it, as it were. I'll make sure to factor that in, because I definitely have a Litleo. I'm not sure which gender I have a Litleo, admittedly. So I'll add that to the list, as it were, for when I next do a proper stream with Claire. So yeah, quick glance at the boxes, as it were. So box 4 is the one. So Florigato is now 29, Corvisquire's 29, Rabu's 28, Larvitar's 29, Mudbray's 29, Houndoom's 28, Fido's 27, Flittle's 28, Lovedisk is 28, Fanpee's 28. And I think it's Fanpea and Fido are ready to evolve as well, but I prevented them from evolving. So yeah, made some good progress today so far. I'm trying to definitely get a few more levels gained before wrapping up today. Oh no! Come back! Ah, missed you. Go on, one of you then. So, Indigo, factoring in you're in Japan right now, what time is it there still? Are you still just, like, wide awake at the moment? I'm very impressed with your... very impressed with how well you're holding up, as it were. I don't think I have seen the evolved form of Fido, which is why I'm saving it for next time I'm on stream with Claire. Oh, by the way, we might be getting a Legends Johto game called Legends Celebi. Oh, interesting. 1:36 AM in Japan currently. Blimey. Well, thank you so much for wanting to spend your evening, in your late night as it were, watching this and joining in. It's been really good fun, so thank you very much. I can only imagine, Stitcher. I can only imagine. There we go. Quagsire a little potion here. Maybe another one. There we go. Right, let's get to this Litleo. You! My headphones kind of match Quagsire. You know what? You're not wrong now you mentioned it, actually. Yeah, I'm a big, like, sort of pastel colour fan. I love the pastel colour sort of colour schemes and stuff. I know that Claire, Felflowne is their username. Felflowne's, they are a really big fan of Quagsire as well. I'm the Quagsire trainer now. That's a thought. Dino's up to 17 now. I'm just being stared at. Very, very cautiously. But what will I do? It's a standoff here in a way. I'm just being very casual about it all. What else do we have over here? Another Litleo. I've found my prey, as it were, the Litleo. Pardon me. Go, one shot. Excellent job, Quagsire. I do want to try and gain some more levels. I feel like I might have to try and find some. I was about to say I might have to try and find another Taurus to try and take down because just get a really good amount of experience. Just don't think of the ethics of the Suda method of shiny hunting, where we breed Pokemon to make hundreds of babies that we throw into the traffic found born with birth. Flippin' egg. I got a bit dark in a hurry. But you're not wrong though, literally. Like, I have heard some stories about the lengths some people will go to just to try and get the shiny that they want, as it were. So it's quite, I'll say impressive, though it's not really the word I'm thinking of, as it were. Oh, that Quagsire does not... that Taurus is not happy that I'm here. And now it's gone away. They-ha! Surprise! That Taurus did not look impressed just then. Oh, let's see how this goes. I've only got 2 mud shots as well. Okay, so first of all, it was caught off guard, so let's do Rain Dance. Because it's not going to move for this first turn. Okay, so it started to rain, so now, when I utilize... Wrong button, sorry. When I utilize Water Gun, should now be just a little bit more effective. This is assuming Quagsire can withstand the punishment from Taurus. You need to have a Ditto not from the country you're in to be able to do that. Oh, okay, interesting. Good point. Come on, Quagsire, come on. You can do it. Yes. There we go. Whole bunch of level up there. And now I must once again prevent poor me from evolving. What is that? That looks different. Okay. So, I will not spoil myself. I will look away. Okay. So how are we doing on the level front right now? So, still doing alright. Still need to do up a bit more. Admittedly, like, a decent amount of the XP is probably going to Quagsire at the moment because obviously they're the one primarily doing the dirty work, if you will. Let's venture this way a little bit and see what else we get. Anything else of interest? Quite possibly. Yeah, that is a Terror Raid battle. I just want to focus on sort of doing the leveling up today, admittedly. I'm determined to try and not catch anything, only, again, so I can sort of keep the direction of the stream sort of going on point, as it were. I want to do them, but I'm determined to try and use my willpower. Arguably poorly. On the topics of shiny, my friend and his partner... said that... Sorry, my friend and his partner, pregnant, said, what if our baby is shiny? Imagine. Just a nice little gleam. And every time they write their name, they've got to put like little stars next to their name and stuff, imagine. Right, so Quagsire's 27 now. I should definitely keep Quagsire in the party, but I do think I probably need to put the focus on someone else. Poor me is just... So, poor me, you just cannot catch a break, buddy. You just keep getting utterly mullered by everyone. Alright, let's give you a little round, poor me. Let's try and make this work. Let's find an enemy who is suitable for you to battle. Like a Rookidee. Go on, poor me. Come on. Come on, poor me. Right. Just straight away, let's do Thunder Shock. Do it. Go on. Yes, you hit an attack. Yes. One of the genuine overarching stories of this playthrough is that poor me has just not been able to land an attack, let alone survive a battle. So this is already an immensely proud moment in the career of poor me. Rookidee, you! Go. Oh, we got more. Oh, hello. You're running after me, are you? Oh, blimey, I'm being chased. They saw what I did. And the crime I committed. Oh, flippin' heck. That Corvus Squire just launched at me. And now he's basically just going, nah, you're fighting. I'll just go away. It's fine. Oh, that Corvus Squire's running back now. It sees what's going on. I wonder if one of the next gameplay elements they might add in at some point is that another Pokemon can just join the battle you're in. That would be mental. You just maybe just starts becoming sort of like almost like handicap battles, like 2-on-1 or similar. That could be a very interesting take. That's assuming that doesn't happen already, which if it doesn't, don't spoil it for me and whatnot. But that to me, that would be a very interesting way for things to advance. Pretty sure that Corvus Squire was going for me again. Or something did. Oh, I just hit Nuzzle. I meant to get the front shot. Come on, poor me. Good. Quickly throw a potion in. Can I gift you a Pokemon for your playthrough? If you want to, you can. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've got spare. I could. I'll tell you what, in the nice way to put it, as long as you don't mind me just catching something at random and whatnot, then I'm very much willing to accept a gift, as it were. I'll go for this Litleo over here. If that's cool with you. Good point, Stitcher, good point. I keep forgetting that. Cool, I will try and catch this Litleo then. Let's see how good or bad I make this attempt to catch. Yeah, ironically, we might be here for a minute. I shall try and catch. Secured. Okay, now I have to find that Litleo in my boxes because of how they're all laid out. Well, Ghastly got to level 25, so that's timely. So I will say now, I am not one to give Pokemon nicknames, so I will leave that for you to do on your end, as it were, Indigo. Oh, hang on, come up with a male Pokemon nickname. A male Pokemon nickname. Okay, I mean, if you want me to nickname it, I will try, but it's not something I do, honestly. I'm just trying to think, what can I nickname it? You've caught me completely off guard with that, it's not something I've ever really done for Pokemon. What's something overtly British for like a very, very British name? Lion-O is cool. What about Lion-O? How about that for a name? I'm thinking about Thundercats as well now, which is really cool. I got a name for it. Oh, as in you've already thought of a name that you're going to name it when it's been traded to you. Right, that makes more sense. Okay. If that's the case, then I will exit this menu, but I'll wait for you to confirm before I do that, because I don't want to miss the opportunity and such and ruin that moment. Ah, I see. Right, so yeah, so in that case then, we'll go with Lion-O for the name of this Litleo then. That makes sense. I can... Hang on, Stitcher, I'll quickly look it up, hang on. Lion-O Thundercats. It's Lion-O, which, I won't lie, I would not have got first time. So... Apparently, so make of that what you will. So, lion... where are symbols? So then lion... Also, apparently as well, it's capital O, so... So, Lion-O, there we go. Oh, Ghastly's gonna evolve! I need to prevent it, but oh my word, the next step to Gengar is gradually getting closer when I let it evolve. Right, first of all, get back to the Pokemon Center before I am run over by something. Right, there we go, good. So now, oh, run button again. Okay, right. Apologies if I take a moment to figure out exactly how the trading stuff works. I've only done it a few times. I just want to make sure. Okay, Lido is in box 4. Okay, cool. So, we go to Poker Portal. Oh, wait, no, first of all, I need to connect online, don't I? You can tell how much of a novice I am to this, so please bear with me. I hit L. Is it connected? There we go. Right, connected now. Past that. Right, Poker Portal. So, I assume link trade? And then... I am such a novice to this, I'm sorry. Do I begin search, or do I have to... Oh, connect with a specific trainer or group. Okay, right, and that's the code you just mentioned, so that makes sense. So... Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I pushed that. Okay. Am I just being really dumb? What have I done wrong here? Hang on. 5. Oh, and then begin searching, I assume? Is that correct? Right, okay. So begin searching. All right. Because it wouldn't let me go on the other menu for a second. It didn't actually do anything. A trade partner has been found. Hopefully this is you? I really hope it is. Do let me know if I'm doing this wrong, by the way, before we go any further. If I'm really going down the wrong rabbit hole, do let me know. Perfect. Right. And then... Oh, wow. Seriously? Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Oh, my word. Thank you so much. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh, it's really put a smile on my face. Thank you. I need to press A again, don't I? Sorry. That's always the part of the menu I forget. Every single time. Stitcher can vouch for that literally every time I forget that point. Thank you so much. The name of Silver is... chef's kiss, honestly. That's so cool. Thank you so much, genuinely. That's really, really cool. Thank you. And you know what, as well? That's a really nice note, because I've just noticed it's pretty much 5 o'clock here in the UK, and unfortunately, I have to dash in a few moments. But you only caught it 2 hours ago. Wow! Like, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. So, genuinely... Thank you. That's really, really cool. That's super, super cool. I'm genuinely touched by that. I hope that comes across. But as I was going to say, unfortunately, I've actually got to dash in a few moments because it's pretty much 5 o'clock here in the UK, and I've got a previous engagement I need to get to. But thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much for tuning in, be you here in the chat with us or if you've been lurking and such. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Indigo, thank you very much as well for staying up so late and watching as well. I hope you have a great... I was about to say have a great evening. Technically a great night. So, either way, hope you have a fantastic evening and whatnot. And thank you so much once again for tuning in. And you've also just said, should look at all the shiny evolutions to see which one you like the most. Believe me, I will. I promise you that. So, yeah, I suppose the thing I will conclude by saying is, if it is of interest, you can catch Claire and I streaming usually every Friday evening at 7 PM UK time. This week may be a little bit weird because, as I sort of talked about last night on the stream, I may not have internet this week, but due to like a phone line error and stuff. So trying to get that sorted, I will update and such accordingly as and when I can. So if there ends up not being a stream on Friday, apologies, but otherwise, let's assume for now there will be. And until that time, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. And at that point as well, it will be pretty much... Well, it's pretty much the end of November, beginning of December. where has the time gone? I know where it has gone, into great times like this stream. So once again, thank you so much. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Until next time, take care.